Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're doing this beautiful look here. Look at that shimmer. Just look at that shimmer. Look how foiled it is. So the shimmer is Muse. We're using this beautiful look from Naomi. I did say I'd do a few looks for Naomi, so that's what I'm going to do. Maybe 3 looks. There's definitely enough to do more than 3 looks. I could probably easily do 1 week, 1 palette with this. I have got another palette that I want to use with that palette as well. So without further ado, I haven't used many eyeshadows, so it's kind of a basic bitch look. So I'm just going to be using that for the crease. So it's the Sigma, the side that I'm using is going to be the Sigma E38 diffused crease. I got it with my Sigma Enchanted palette, and I need to pull that out soon as well. First of all, well, I've already gone in with this fair just to set my base. I'll also be using that in the brow bone as well a little bit later on. So I'm going to go in with Vague, that one there, just here in the crease. I really enjoyed using this yesterday with my, is it a dupe palette? So the right eye I use my dupe palette, the left eye I use Natasha Denona, and I feel like I got a really similar look. Let's flick it out a bit. Where I can, I just won't use mirrors. It's not always possible, is it? Right, I'm going to put a bit of that Vague shade just in the outer V as well. Again, I'm flicking it out. I'm going to go in with this brush here. Most of my brushes need washing. So I'm going to go back into Fair, just in the brow bone. Then I went in with Tender for the outer V. So, oh, nearly dropped it. I went in with the Refa 13 brush for that. In a sense, I think filming on my phone's better. What do you think, guys? Because I can come right up close and personal in your face. Now, if you don't like me being this close, you might not think it's better. I'd love your feedback though, whether it's negative or positive. So, and I think that was it until we get into the shimmers. So I need some glitter glue now, so I've just got that here. So again, it's the W7 Sparkle Slay, Holygrail. I'm literally just getting out what I need at the moment because I don't want it going on me, which it will, and I can't get it anymore. So sad. But I have got other glitter glues and pigment poppers, and even the one from Pat McGrath Labs I actually put yesterday in my cart because it said spend $50 and get 30% off. I actually went to see how much that Bijou Brilliant was. Do you know the palette, the lightest one with the pops of greens, and I think it was just over £44 or something like that. And I'm like, do I get it? And I'm like, oh, I can't, because I've just spent quite a bit of money on that Hourglass palette, Hourglass face palette for myself for Christmas. I'll get it in a second and you can actually have a look. I'm going to take it to my mum's. It cannot be in this house. It just can't be, because I'll use it. And I didn't buy it for now. It's far too expensive a product for me to buy now. But it is beautiful. So I said to myself when I was looking at it just before, so I'm going to give me permission to buy one every 2 or 3 years because I really do like Hourglass finishing powders. So the last one I bought was quite a while ago. I think it will be 3 years this year when that one was released. And then I didn't buy the release last year. I saw John Lewis had a really good sale and it was practically £20 off. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So I think I'll need a mirror for this. And let's get my Mickey Mouse mirror out if I can. Just for the eyeliner. I'm using my Wayne Goss one. Okay, that's done. The piece de resistance going in with Muse now. This is so foiled, so reflective. It looks so wet on the eye. Just tapping it on. Look at that, guys. I mean, this is a 5-minute look right here. But obviously I'm talking to you about various different things, so it's not going to be a 5 look, is it? But look at that. That is just... I think that's my favourite look so far. I thought Delilah would be. I used Delilah when I first got this palette. Wanted to test it out. So this is kind of the 3rd time I've used it. And I really loved it. So let me just run this through the colour switch, get all the eyeshadow off it, and then we can blend. So I feel like this is the best look that I've done so far. I mean, so foiled. I'm so happy to have this palette. Wowza. Okay, so now it's just a case of what lipstick to wear. So I think what I'm going to do is, I've got this new red one. I think I might do a TikTok video on it first and then come back and show you. So that new red one, I think you guys have seen me put it on anyway. Okay, so red lips on. And like I said, I used this one. I just wanted to put it on TikTok because I haven't used it on TikTok. Kind of like a wear test. Well, not even a wear test. Just what it looks like, basically. A first impression. But I've already used it over here. What is this called? It's a Maybelline Red For Me Matte in the shade 382. That's the number. I don't even know if you can get this anymore because obviously it was in Poundland. And normally when things go to Poundland, you can't get them anymore. So I got the eye look. Literally the eye look's 5 minutes, I feel like. I feel like if I wasn't talking through it, it would be more than 5 minutes long. So I'm hoping it's not too long to edit. Each day I'm going to edit the videos, so it'll just be ready to go up on the final day. So today is Monday. I think the last look will be Wednesday, maybe even Thursday. Maybe I'll decide to do 4 looks depending on how much time. Because what I've noticed with CapCut, that's the editing software I use, if it's over like the half-an-hour mark, it just takes 2 days to actually upload it. And it's not my Wi-Fi because I've got super fast Wi-Fi. It's the actual editing software. It's how the editing software communicates with YouTube, I think. Anyway, let me show you what came today from John Lewis. So we all know it's my Hourglass palette. I wasn't happy that they just put it in a bag like this, to be honest. I mean, yes, it's padded, but not really. I mean, there's not much padding going on in there. Anyway, I got this one. It's the lightest one. If I would have ordered it from Hourglass, I would have got them to put all the lightest products in the owl packaging. So, because I have moments about Jellyfish, and it's quite triggering for me. I'll tell you the story of that another time, probably when I use it for the first time. I'm showing it you. I'm not going to be using it. I can show it you because I bought it myself for Christmas. And it's like, do I buy it? Do I buy it? You know, because I'd bought all that PLouise stuff for myself as well. But as soon as this released, I wanted it. I wanted one. I was speaking to my good friends Naomi and Lisa about them, and Naomi was saying she's not getting it this year. Well, basically, you know, if you've got a lot of these Hourglass palettes, you don't really need to buy them every year, and I completely agree. with what she's saying, and I said the same thing as well, because I've got the one from 2 years ago, I think it was. So I've got the one from 2 years ago, this, and you can see I've used it. Like, I've used it more this year than previous years. I mean, this has got a great big dent in it, so, you know, I absolutely love it. I think I'll get one every 2 years anyway. So I'm not taking any plastic off or anything like that. And then this is what it looks like. And the reason I wanted it is really for the finishing powders, just because I love the finishing powders. And this here, this blush here. So that blush is called Diffused Heat. And I thought I had it. Like, I thought to myself, is it in this palette? And I've also got 2 other blushes. So the blushes in this are Luminous Rose and Vibrant Heat. Why did they call them heats? You know, I get mixed up. Luminous Rose, this one here, is beautiful on the skin, and Vibrant Heat. And then in this one, we've got, I've already forgot the name of it, you know, Rose Fusion and Diffused Heat, not Vibrant Heat. So Rose Fusion and see what I mean? I've already forgotten the name. Did I say Vibrant Heat? No, Diffused Heat. Auntie, pull yourself together. I feel like that bronze is going to be too dark on me anyway. But I did only get it like for the finishing powders, this blush. This blush is nice as well. And then this is like a strobing powder, I think. What does it say? Yeah, metallic strobe powder, opal strobe light. So I'll be taking this to my mum's tonight. I'll say, Mum, just get it out of my sight. And she'll probably wrap it up for me. So, I mean, personally, I was looking for a Black Friday sale. There is no way I would have paid £86 for it. I think it's gone mad. Like, when I got my other Hourglass one, I also got that on Black Friday sale. I paid £55 for this one. They've gone up considerably since I bought this one. And I paid, for this one, I paid 68. Was it 66 or 68? I think it might be 66.80 actually. And they should have been 86. I got that £20 off, and that's the only way I could justify it. It's a lot of money. Even at £66, it's a lot of money. But I'd wanted it for so long, and although I've got the PLouise makeup coming for Christmas, I don't have near enough as much makeup as normal. One, you know, my mum won't give me any makeup. But she has actually gifted me a palette with something else this year. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to quickly jump on and show you that. I've got quite a few things coming, but the more coming from other people. I don't think I'm waiting on anything for myself at the moment. I think I've got everything that I've ordered. No, actually, I've ordered a tripod just because the last Shop My Stash I couldn't use a tripod. I'm hoping by the time the next Shop My Stash goes out, my friend Mel video would have gone up. That was one of the reasons I couldn't do it either, just because in my collection now, all my friend Mel off Desi is in it. And you would have just seen it all, and it's not very fair to Desi. And then, obviously, the other reason is I didn't have a tripod, so I've just bought one from eBay. So yeah, it was quite a good price. It was only £8, and that's with shipping. So I'm going to be using the tripod, but only for Shop My Stash videos. I don't need it for tutorials or anything like that, because I can use the one I'm talking to you on now, and it's got the lighting. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. I know this has been quite a chatty one. Hey guys, so we're doing another look with the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Stunning. So it's very, very simple. It's going to be less than 5 minutes probably. So that means that we can do 4 looks with the palette, because I also want to use, not today obviously, travertine, and then in a different video, filigree or filigree, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's filigree. So let's just get into this video. So first of all, I'm going to be going in with wit. To make it easy, I'm just going to be going in with this brush here. So literally packing it on and just stamping. Then kind of blending it into the crease. I think it was only 4 eyeshadows that I used. I say only, I mean it looks a lot simpler than that. I mean, that'd look nice blended out just as kind of a one and done eyeshadow. It's a lovely shade. Just looking into my mirror a little bit. I mean, really, doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be going over it. It's kind of just a base eyeshadow because we're using toppers. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to be going in with the lightest shade in the palette. That one's called Fair. So that one there. Just on the brow bone to clean up a bit. Then I'm going to be going in with my Jessup Beauty brush. Now, it doesn't have a number on it or anything like that. And we're going to be going into the darker shade in the palette, which is Silhouette. Just on the outer V. Probably going to need to look into the mirror for this. And they blend in so nicely. Right, then we're going to put some glitter glue on. So it's the W7 Sparkle Slay, just the usual. Just a tiny bit. See, I'm only at 3.5 minutes now and we're nearly done. Okay, so now what I didn't know which topper to go in with, so I went in with Sheen first. And I didn't really like the look that just Sheen brought to this eye look. I mean, it's a beautiful shade, but I do feel like it's more in a corner. And you can use them, as you can see, you can use them as a lid shade. But it's not like, I like my lid shades to pack a punch, and even if you build it and build it, you're not going to get that. Let's just put a couple of layers on of each. Okay, then I went in with the shade Mia. I do like them though, I think they're nice. And that brought a bit of pinkness to it. Let's do another layer of that as well. Then I went in with the Goss Essential Eye Kohl Pencil. Holygrail. Sorry. Then I took the two mascaras that I've been using. So the Quibest Sky High. Went in with that first. Then I went in with the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. Right, I'm going to have to, because there's quite a lot on the lid of the mascara, I'm going to have to wait for the mascara to dry and then sort that out. So from there, I went in this one then, in a corner. So I just went in with Mia again, that nice pink one there, just to brighten the inner corner up. And can you see how reflective they are? Maybe we can do this now. So go back in with Sheen. Actually, we'll mix Sheen and Mia together. And we're getting a shade like that. So you can see the really just toppers. No, it's still wet, the mascara. So leave it to dry for a bit, figure out what lippy to wear. I wouldn't mind trying one of these Juvias Places on. Feel like that's too dark. I feel like they're too dark, even to go with a neutral look. Maybe this one then, this Give Beauty one. I absolutely love this. Let's just put this on. I think this one would go nice. I love the packaging as well. I should put it with my other Give Beauties. And then it says me, you, yours. And it's such a beautiful shade. Yeah, I really do feel like this one's going to go nice. Oh my gosh, it just smells divine. Right, so the only thing I need to sort out now is the left eye, really, by going in with some more of those shades. Let's make Sheen and Mia again. There we go. Yeah, I genuinely feel like that is such a pretty look. This here, this highlighter, is a highlighter my friend recently bought me. It's the Rare Beauty, I think it's Mesnerise. Let me just get it. Yeah, it's this one here. And yeah, it's Mesnerise. I've already used such a chunk of it. And then I'm wearing, in that same package she bought me, this Dior Rosy Glow blush. I'm wearing that as well. Oh, so stunning. Literally, I'm wearing things that friends have sent to me. So thank you once again, Naomi and Lisa, for sending me those products. Really, really appreciate them. Keep getting messages off Charlotte Tilbury to shop in her sale. To be honest, I've not personally shopped in Charlotte Tilbury for such a long time now. So I've just straightened my fringe. I haven't actually straightened my the rest of my hair though. Starting to look like a bit of a rat's tail. So I was just mentioning that Charlotte Tilbury are sending me messages like quite frequently now about shopping in their sales. But I'm not interested. I've not been interested in any Charlotte Tilbury products for a while now. The only thing I wished I would have bought at the time when it was out was the highlighter that she brought out and one of the bronzers, but I don't need them. I'm not even a bronzer person, really. I mean, I'm wearing bronzer today, but so yesterday I just wore blush and highlighter and I didn't wear any bronzer, and I quite like that look. But you can see like there's a little bit of bronzer around this area, but it's only a very light one. So let me just do this with you. So yeah, I mean, have any of you guys shopped in the Charlotte Tilbury sales for Black Friday? Or where have you been shopping for Black Friday? I know Sephora do quite good sales, don't they? And Ulta, we don't get an Ulta here. I feel like I don't really need to shop in Black Friday sales. Although I shopped at PLouise, I shopped at John Lewis. Where else? So I think that's personally it for me. I'm sure I've only got PLouise products at my mum's, and the John Lewis Hourglass palette I showed you yesterday, that's there as well. And then people are gifting me stuff from various different places for Christmas. But I feel like I don't need to be shopping at the moment, just because Desi sent me so much and I want to try all that out. So there's only 5 weeks till Christmas at this point, probably even less by the time this video goes out, and I can sure wait. I mean, the only thing I felt like I couldn't wait to use was that Hourglass face palette yesterday. But then it's like I said to my mum, I've got an older Hourglass face palette. I can use that until I get the one at Christmas. So I'm going to leave this here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Hello, lovelies. So today we're going to be doing this look here. I really, really like it. It's absolutely stunning. So as it stands now, I've used all the mattes in the palette. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I've used all the mattes in the palette. And the only shimmer that I haven't used is Travertine. I thought that was the same formula as Holygrail and Muse, but it's not. And Whisper, I've not used all over the lid, but I use that more as the kind of inner corner shade. Anyway, shall we get into it? Because I do want to do 4 looks. I've changed my mind. Just so I can do a thorough review on the palette. Sarah Rose did a week with this palette. I feel like I'm going to try. I don't know if I can though. So I might just put her video in my description because I still haven't figured out how I can put cards and end cards in my videos. So I'm just putting everything down in the description. So don't forget to read that. But first of all, I'm going to be going in with this beautiful shade here, Stone. I am just obsessed with this palette. So obsessed with it. And I forgot, I did it on the right eye, but I forgot to put the shade down here, Fair. It doesn't matter. We'll definitely be using it in the brow bone. I just burnt my hand on 230, what did these straighteners go up? 235 degrees heat. My thumb. That's wonderful, isn't it? I'm always burning myself. I'm such a klutz. So I'm just kind of winging it out a little bit, I guess you'd say. Till I get the right pigmentation that I want. That should do it. Okay, let's change brushes. I don't know why I'm running it through the colour switch. I'm going to be using the same brush. So then I went in with Tender, that one there. Since this release, all I've heard people talk about is this palette. And that's why I duped my own of it. And when you're on a budget, guys, you just can't afford to buy every single release that comes out. And it's gotten to the point now where I don't want every single release that comes out. But I wanted this. It'll probably make it my favourite eyeshadow palettes of 2023. I don't normally do that. But I think I'm going to do it this year. And I think, because I've been doing ranking videos, I think I'm going to do all the palettes I used in 2023. So I've got a couple of video ideas there. If you've got any specific video ideas, just leave them down in the comments. Let's put some glitter glue on now. So it's just same old W7. Put too much on. Right, let's do my eyeliner. The mirror for this. So all the sales are on at the moment. Even like Boots have got their sale 30% off. And do you know I've been using that Dior Rosy Glow blush? There's one called Rosewood and that looks really, really pretty. Normally they're 34, depends where you shop. On Boots, £34. On Sephora, £36. Sephora, they've pushed them down to £32.50, but it doesn't say that they're in a sale. And Boots, the £27.20. I don't think I'm interested in getting it. I'm just going to blend out a little bit. What I have been interested in getting all year, though, is I've never tried them. Fenty, Gloss, whatever they are. The one in Fussy, the one that everyone has tried at some point, but I haven't tried it. I've not tried any of the glosses. I'm not even a big gloss fan, guys, but I want to try it. Might see how much it is in Boots today. I've got to go to Boots anyway. I need some skincare. Then I'm going to go in with Holygrail, that one there. I really love the formula of that. Really just pressing it on. I need to go over like these flyaways. I've got some like smoothing product in the bathroom, so I need to sort them out. wispy bits. Okay, then we're going to go in with Whisper. Okay. And then I'm going to take this Essence Get Big Lashes. I need to put the fringe to the side, otherwise it's going to get in the fringe. It's alright having a fringe, isn't it? But then when you put your makeup on, it's not ideal. It gets in the way. So I feel like this needs to be decluttered soon. Okay, that'll be enough. Just a little coat of mascara. Right, let's take the exfoliator off. Okay. What we're doing for lips. See, I really like that, but I feel like that's too pink. What about this Juvias Place gloss I've got? Quite brown. It might go. And if I get that Fenty Beauty one, gosh, it takes a lot to actually get it out. I feel like I need a lip liner with this. Let me get that. I've got two in here from PLouise. Don't even get me started on that company at the moment. It's shocking how they treat people. I'm just going to line my entire lip. It needs sharpening though. I mean, I've decided I probably won't order from them again. I mean, they're going out of the way to promote Michaela and her collab, but yet they can't deal with the customers' issues that they've got. So I just saw it. Without her customers, the brand will just go under. So she needs to look after her customers a little bit better than she is doing. It's all over TikTok. I mean, I'm sure if you've got TikTok, you'll know the situation. Products going to other people in empty boxes. People ordering them cups and not getting lids and straws. People ordering blushes and only getting an empty box that says, sorry babe, your product is out of stock. It's like, what? It's like, come on Paige, sort your shit out. I want to put this on. I know it's a slightly different shade to the gloss, just so that it will last a bit longer. I've seen this most amazing ring on Pandora in the sale. So it's like a moon ring, blue moon, and then it's got like, they won't be diamonds, but they look like diamonds going around it. I'll insert it so you can see it. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I want it, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. It's like my mum said, you've got a lot of rings. And I have got a lot of rings from Pandora, but I haven't got that ring. Part of me wants it to only, like, for it to go up to a certain length on my finger. I've got one of those rings already. Okay, so this lip pencil is PLouise, so I've just been slagging the brand off, but I got them in mystery boxes last year, and as it goes, it's called Shady Lady. Well, if the crown fits, PLouise. Okay, going in with Juvias Place. This shade is Caramel Rose. I don't want to put too much on. I could have probably found a better lipstick to go. I'm just going to put some of Filigree back on the lids. This is kind of a last step for me. I actually don't mind it. But what I need to do as well, because I haven't done it on the left side, I need to go in with Fair. So that one there, just for the brow bone. Those brushes can be put away. So this is the finished look for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for look 4. Hey guys, so today we're doing this look. It's slightly more subdued than the one we did yesterday, but very, very similar, I think. So, did you need travertine and filigree in the same palette? I would say, actually, this one is definitely more foiled. I would say travertine is a lot like Ella. And they're the kind of, it looks like, let's try travertine, Ella. Yeah, they're the same kind of consistency. So this one's Ella and that one's travertine. Obviously, they're not exactly the same tones, but I don't feel like you need both of them in the palette. But I'm just going to show you the quick look that I did. I really, really like it, actually. I've actually not done my inner corner for this side, so let's do that now. First of all, let me drink some coffee. I need to show you this, guys. So I went to Asda yesterday with my mum to George for a Disney Mickey dressing gown that I've seen. It's absolutely gorgeous. I need to insert a clip. Well, not a clip, a picture of it. And I saw this. I did a haul yesterday. I wouldn't say it was a big haul, but I got quite a few things from the city centre, and also I went to George, like I said, in Asda, and picked up a few things. So I think what I'm going to do, it's on TikTok already. I think I'm going to transfer it over to YouTube. But it won't be in landscape mode, it'll be in portrait mode. And I don't think a lot of you guys like watching those videos, which is absolutely fine. Let's just blend out. But some people might want to watch it. So yeah, I'll definitely put it on there. So we're going in with Whisper, because it's a cool toned, really nice shade for the inner corner. Yeah, it really brightens that inner corner up. My fringe is stabbing me in the eye. Okay, so that's the look for that eye. Right, let's get the brush. So I went in first with this Signal one. I've been using these brushes all week. So I went in with Mesh first, just in the transition area. Let's get this over here. And it goes really, really nicely, I think, this look with this top. Got this top yesterday from Primark. They should be £8, but they put it down to £6. And I'm like, oh, I need to get some like fall coloured tops. I'm going to try and not talk so much in this one because it's already at 35 minutes. And that's edited. Because I've already edited the 3 videos down. So if I can, I'd like this to be less than 10 minutes. And it's probably going to take a hot second to upload onto YouTube. But that's okay, it's not going up for a couple of weeks. Okay, so that's that. Just a light wash of colour, basically. I went in with Tender. So I used my Jessup Beauty brush for that. Let me just wipe it off though, because I think I used a darker shade Silhouette after it. I really feel like I've got a hair in my eye. Let's have a look in the mirror. I hate when that happens. Tender. So basically started that off in the, I think I'll need the mirror. So I started doing this in the outer corner, just blending it really in towards Tender. Was it Tender? No, Mesh. What I'm using now is Tender. And then colour switching it off. And then I went in with an even darker shade in the palette, Silhouette. I have seen so many videos lately and everyone's saying this palette is the favourite palette. So I feel like this palette is going to be coming up really, really high on favourite palettes of 2023. I know I'm going to do that this year. I don't normally do that. I just normally do ranking videos. Well, I say I normally do ranking videos. I've only just started doing ranking videos this year. I feel like I didn't do them last year. Right, so that's that, just like in the outer V. And then I'm going to blend everything out with this BH Cosmetics brush. I will run it through the colour switch. My ears are burning. I basically had to, because I don't wear earrings a lot these days, I need to start wearing them more. Put this through that ear so it would open it up again. Oh, and as soon as this video's over, I'm going to take them out. I think this will do, just a quick blend. And then, where's the other brush? I'm going to go in now with Fair, just in the brow bone. That one there, the one that I've been using every single day with you. Like I said, if you want to see a whole week with the different looks that you can get, I would check out Sarah Rose's video. I'm going to leave it in the description so you can go and check that out. I really enjoyed watching it. Now glitter glue. It's just a normal W7 glitter glue. Okay, so while that gets tacky, oh yeah, it's in here. It's really handy, this tripod. It's got like a tray. I'll insert it to show you what it looks like. I'll just insert a picture of it. So it's got like a tray underneath and you can put all your makeup there as well as like film. So yeah, it's just really, really handy. Whereas the tripod I got from eBay is crap, but that was only £7. But I'm sure I didn't pay much more for this one. Probably about 15. I honestly can't remember. I've had it a few years. Okay, so now we're going back into the I Need a Nude. And I'm going back into Travertine. We're doing well. It's not 10 minutes yet and I'm probably going to be able to edit quite a bit out. With Travertine, I do really like building it up. Just because it's not, I mean, it's opaque, it's not a topper, but it's not quite as pigmented as I would like. I prefer shades like this one, Muse, Delilah, Filigree, those types of shades that are kind of bam as soon as you put them on, whereas the other ones aren't. Let's get the inner corner brush and let's just go in with Whisper. I've already showed you that, so I don't need to show it you again. Just to brighten the inner corners. Let's put some mascara on. So I'm using two today. I'm using the Quibest Sky High, which is the Maybeline dupe. And I'm using the e.l.f. Lash and Roll, which is the Benefit dupe. So let's go with the Quibest Sky High first. Done the other eye, so I don't need to do that. Right, I need to look into the mirror for sure for this. Otherwise, I'm going to end up poking my eye out. You know, I was really tempted to order some jewellery from Abbott Lion, but after what happened last year, it's just kind of really put me off. And I had someone comment that it's to be quite the thing with Abbott Lion, especially the necklace I got last year. But I mean, they put it right in the end, for me. Like when I made that video, they put it right. And they let me choose this. This cross here is a pendant from Pandora. It's supposed to go on a bracelet. I mean, I like it for all year round, but I want to put a Christmas pendant on. So I'm going to try and look on my bracelet and see what can be going on it. What I'm drinking at the moment is vanilla latte. It's by a brand called McCarthy. So yeah, it's really, really nice. I got them from Heron. They were only £1 each. So I got vanilla and I also got caramel, and you get 10 in each pack. Let me blend out again a little bit more. Can just come up really close and do that. I've decided, you know, unless I absolutely have to use a mirror, I won't use it. We need to use the e.l.f. Lash and Roller now, don't we? So again, that one there. I don't think it's as good as the Benefit. I remember using the Benefit one a few years ago and I loved it. I don't love this as much. I've said this though in previous videos. So I bought this one on recommendation from my friend Karen. She told me it had gone viral, I think, on TikTok. At the time, I really wasn't paying attention to TikTok. How things change, huh? So I bought it. I also bought her one for a package that I sent to her. She bought me one in my box as well. Like she sent me some friend mail, like a care package. And she bought me one, so I've got another one of these to use. I don't hate it, so, you know, obviously I don't mind using it. But I don't absolutely love it. It's not Holy Grail. Right, so I'm just going to go in with Travertine again. Get a bit more pigment down. I've not even put any setting spray on. So I'll do that once, like the mascaras have dried. Otherwise it's just going to go everywhere. I'm going to put my perfume on because I've not got any perfume on yet. So I'm using the Madonna So Sweet. I've nearly used it all up. So, Lisa's been talking about this perfume. It's called C. And I was almost sure I didn't like it. Anyway, when I ordered that foundation, that I did a foundation test on, the number 7, I forgot to tell you that this came as part of like a little sample for me to try. And I tried it yesterday and I'm like in love with it. And I've gone to Boots and seen that they do a 30ml bottle of this. With a smaller bottle, I think. I'm almost sure you get 2 bottles for like £55 in the sale. In the sale, guys. And it's only 30ml. It is so expensive. But I will get it. I just want to use a couple of perfumes first. I feel like me, Naomi and Lisa influence the other person so much to buy perfume. Because the Ariana Grande, you know, I feel like I just was raving about it for so long. Naomi got it first, then Lisa got it, and then Lisa bought it me for my birthday, which I'm so happy to have. I've only used it twice. Not because, like, it's a special perfume or anything like that, but I'm going through the older ones first. I mean, compared to... This is probably one of my oldest, but I don't like the scent of it, really. I've not figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. But yeah, I mean, I really love this one. If I ever saw this one again in Poundland, I'd get it again because it's so nice. That's me raving on about perfumes a little bit. Now we just need to put a lippy on, don't we? So let's take the lip scrub off. I don't think I'm going to use a lippy today. Yesterday I went into Boots to look for the Fenty lip balm in Fussy. I couldn't find it, but I saw this set. This is the Holiday Gloss Bomb, and it's in the shade Holla-Gram. I thought to myself, well, that looks nice. It was £20. I thought I might get it cheaper. Why would I think that's a holiday set? And they had another set which had a clear gloss in it. It had Fussy in it, and it had one of the cream ones in it, but it was £34. And I'm like thinking, £34 is a lot of money if you don't like the formula. I've never tried any of these before. So I tried it on for TikTok, wasn't the most impressed. I would never use this as a topper because I wouldn't want to get it all like dirty. Do you know when when it goes all yucky? I don't want that to happen to it. So going to use it now. I mean, you can see like it's holographic. I would love that to show on the lips, but to me, it just looks like a normal lip gloss. Smells nice though. Good thing about that is I don't need a mirror. Yeah, so I'm just trying to establish if I like it. At worst, I can use it as a kind of lip balm type situation, lip oil type of situation. £20 a lot of money for it. I'm not too sure if I'll get another one. I do still want to try Fussy just because everyone talks about it so highly and it went viral. So let me know what you think of these. I feel like they're the same consistency as the Maybelline Lifter Glosses, so I understand why they've been compared with one another. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. So this is look 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, it really does help get my small channel out there. Share and comment, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notifications bell. I would massively appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.